right place, coming in from Havoc, just an overall dominant performance coming in from Frosty. They need to keep that pace up.
So I'm actually curious to see, in Florida's first defensive round, do they try and repeat that again? Is that maybe just a round one? I mean,
in case you don't know what we're talking about, Havoc just threw a smoke into pit, ran straight through it, and stood behind the entire team of Optic. I don't think we'll see a strat like that come in again, at least for a few more months, if we see it again this year.
Or potentially, do they have something else cooked up that maybe they could do? Either way, first blood comes in, and it's Prestini. He's continuing with the hot start. So already the advantage for Florida Mutineers.
And something actually we've seen the Ravens try on this map before is the double sniper setup where, well, we saw Dylan off the rip. Prestini again just continues, says thank you very much. He's not losing these gunfights even to the snipe. Nice and easy first blood for him. Now the smokes, they might be thinking about a little wrap towards B.
Well, they still have some time. 40 seconds on the clock, and yep, that wrap is going to come through, and I think Wuskin is going to get all the information. He's missed 2 snipes though, but Scraps is there. He'll find one. He actually finds 2. Finally, he will fall. Prestini left to trade. He spotted out Jerd, and in current form, you'd fancy his chances to win that, but Jerd shuts him down. Now you have yourself 2 versus 3. An advantage to London Royal Ravens. Very much 15 seconds. You've got to plant the bomb. Rated knows where bomb is. This is a round which simply cannot be won now by Florida Mutineers, as long as London Royal Ravens don't just needlessly run towards them, and just that happens. London Royal Ravens 1-0 up.
And that's big. That's a big round from the Ravens. I mean, you kick off with the first blood at the A site. At that point, you only have 2 players that are even there for defending, and Florida says, well, we'll try to rotate it out. And Scraps, you saw him spotted out from top window. He noticed Prestini, and unfortunately, obviously, we didn't get to see it, but makes the big play, picks up 2 massive kills, and just opens up the round for his team. And let's Ravens get that first one on defense.
And obviously, you talked a little bit about, this map specifically, just to give you some stats and then maybe a bit more backstory to this map specifically. London 0-2. They lost 6-4 against Paris. They lost 6-5 against New York. For Florida, different story. 6-4 loss against, of course, LA Gorillas, and a 6-5 win against their bitter rivals, Optic Gaming LA. So just some backstory, which may help you understand a little bit more towards this map. But so far, London off to a good start.
Off to a good start. Now I get a bunch of players bunched up in the trenches, and Mox, he's going to spot their entire team at the same time. There's the first, and where's the trade? Dylan did manage to slide across, and Mox did not spot him. And Dylan, luckily for it, is going to be able to take him down and even things out.
Skies find 1. He pre-fires, but he knows the challenge is going to come through. Dylan will get 2. Quick succession. As the round starts to develop, London left with 3. Florida left with 3 as well. London must plant no. They have full site control, but it's Havoc once again being sneaky. They'll open the door, and of course, London should have heard that. So far, they don't want to react just yet.
I'm not sure that they did. They still have a good setup regardless, but I'm not sure they have the information. And while Havoc is pinching through mid, you can see the play from Florida. You send 1 guy from the front, that's Frosty. 1 guy all the way around back, that's Prestini. But you do not have a lot of time on the clock, and now Wuskin has the first blood, and that makes it so much more difficult. Now Frosty loses the gunfight to Rated, and Prestini by himself. There's nothing he can do.
If Frosty stays alive just a little bit longer, maybe this was a chance for Prestini to hit that flank a little quicker with just 10 seconds left. There's surely no way. London with the advantage, 2-0 up now in game 2.
And a couple key points about that round. 1, towards the end, Florida, they just set up a play that you don't realistically have that much time. It's a good play to send someone all the way around back, but I mean, it's tough in a 3v4 anyway regardless, but still, you would have to win every single gunfight at the exact same time, flood in. Everything would have to go absolutely perfectly. But then, of course, at the start as well, it was really that just taking down Mox. Mox found that big first blood, and again, the first bloods, Ravens haven't been getting them, but they've been making up for it, someone making the big play.
More and more so far on this map, we've seen B-bomb targeted. Not going to be the case this round. Florida opt to maybe play a little more traditional over towards A. Preston with sniper in hand. He's not going to spot anything outer. It's going to be his teammates that try and push forward. Dylan will find 1, but doesn't even get the kill. Prestini actually gets the snipe. Dylan a little overzealous there as he searched for the first blood. Because of that, it's now enabled Frosty to push straight forward, but Rated will level the playing field. 4 versus 4.
Yeah, Frosty just not quite ready for that gunfight. He just gets dropped by Rated, and despite the good snipes, now you're back to a stalemate situation on the map.
Ooh, Prestini actually may have just got that information and spotted out 1. I think it was Rated.
And he did see him. For Havoc, I was going to say, what can you do? You got an MP5, and there's so many head glitches you have to deal with, and another round Florida's getting the first blood and struggling to convert. Sky's trying to make something happen mid-map, but again, time on the clock. They have to get the bomb down so fast. Now Wuskin's finding kills. It is almost a hopeless situation. Bar some insanity, and any potential
timing.
insanity is going to fall right there.
That timing, and oh, doesn't that just play out? Wuskin will find Skies. Prestini for the trade. This for a 1 versus 4 clutch. There's still 3 alive. He'll make it 2. No time on the clock, though, so unfortunately, if you're a Florida fan, no way you win that round. 3-0, now the advantage to London.
Jared making me a little bit nervous.
Just
Not
a
for
little.
the round, but
Just a little.
Just in general. But hey, you got the win. But it's worth pointing out, 3 for 3 with first bloods right now from the Mutineers. 0 for 3 on the conversion. They are struggling, and they are just at times. I mean, it looked like to me that last round, Frosty just kind of throwing away his life. Like, he gets to a good spot. Obviously, he gets spotted. He goes for the instant challenge, and you just have rated. That's what he loves to do. Pre-aim with an AR. Just no hope of winning that gunfight.
Big difference. This map had an 0-3 start. Frosty 0-3 start as well. Both of those making plays late last night on this exact map. Prestini is carrying the slack, though. Credit where credit is due. A 6-2 start for him. On the other side, Rated still yet to die. 3-0.
That bomb is going
Does he
down.
know? I assume he knows. Well, he does now. There's actually going to be 2 players there. The pistol, is it going to be good enough? Prestini! Another double! Havoc also shuts down Dylan. So despite bomb down, I guess the question is, where are you post-plant? Well, Wuskin has the snipe out. Wuskin, he's managed to find Frosty as well. That was the player that jumped on bomb. Wuskin has to be challenged. Havoc searches him out, but Rated, they've no idea. They've no idea. Can he find 2? Almost. Marks with the kill. Plenty of time. The defuse will come through after both players get a little closer towards their dead silence.
Another round where Florida making me just a little bit nervous at times, but either way, it's Prestini. You get the 2 big kills with the pistol. He definitely knew that the players were in there planting the bomb.
patient.
He heard them. He knew something was going on. He's got a pistol. He needs to wait for his teammates. It works out perfectly. You find those 2 big kills, and then Wuskin's shooting people through the smoke. Made things a little bit interesting, but again, the job was done at the start of the round. A nice bounce back round for the Mutineers.
Great post-plant positioning as well, of course, for Wuskin. Had perfect line of sight of exactly where the bomb was planted. Almost worked out. Still, Frosty 0-4 to start, but Prestini, the man of the moment, the man of the morning for me. 8-3 after that very important double last round. Frosty, as we currently watch Donut Cam, not really going to be up to much. It's going to be Prestini once again, who might find first blood. No, he'll pass up on that opportunity. Rotate maybe over towards his teammates.
Yeah, that player, as soon as he sees that sniper rifle, never going to peek that angle again.
You see the light, you're like, no.
No, thank you. I'm okay.
I'm good.
I got other things to do. I can defend B from everywhere, but now the push is coming in. You hear the smokes out, Rated, trying to keep him at bay.
Oh,
meanwhile, Wuskins is wrapping back to try to get some snipes.
Yeah, Wuskin's going to find a great line of sight, but Dylan actually finds himself 2. He hit mid-cut. Jared will also find 1, so the push from Florida has just been completely shut down. Skies is going to be left in a horrible little spot. You know, there's players all around him. Wuskin's up top. He's not going to miss that snipe. Frosty, well, can you at least maybe find a kill? No. No, you can't.
Pretty quick round. It was slow until it wasn't. Florida decided to make move, and they gave London Ravens just enough time to get everyone in the positions they wanted to be in, and then the Ravens chopped them down and make it look easy. Mutineers are struggling to get anything going. They've been getting dominated so far in this game.
They have not been pretty at all. Even when they have those advantages, you kind of called out earlier on, first bloods, not converting that into round wins as you would hope if you're a Florida Mutineer fan. Quick glance at our overhead map, and once again, you'll see the strategy. Seems like it's going to be another A push. Very A dominant so far this game.
A dominant indeed, and Wuskins, well, he's been on point with the sniper rifle so far at 7-3. Nothing coming down the alley yet. It's going to be Dylan. There's the aggression coming in from the Mutineers, but the kills might just be for the Ravens. Wuskins, though, doesn't connect with the snipe, but regardless, they still have the man advantage. And it was a nice attempt by Florida, but it's just going to get stuffed, and now Wuskin finds the next snipe, and now this is just falling apart at the seams for Florida. Now you can see the bomb getting rotated out, and Florida, I mean, what do you do in this situation? It's a 2 versus 4. The bomb's going to be planted at B. You have to retake with only 2 guys. Almost impossible.
Bomb planted. Florida will be rotating. It's just now about, you need to win 2 gunfights relatively quickly. Skies knows Wuskin is post-plant position. He's going to be top blue, and he's read it. He's just not been able to find the kill, and the challenge will come elsewhere. Skies has done well to stay alive, pulls out the knife. Nothing will come from that. As Prestini left now for another 1v3, and that, to me, the story of this map. Prestini trying to do it all, just unsuccessfully.
This is just dominance coming in from the Ravens, and that's a strat that I was there for it. I was happy. I was excited. Florida trying to mix things up just a little bit, play aggressive on the guy in trench. I mean, you triple team the first guy. Should be the free first blood. And even if Wuskins hits a snipe, I was thinking you could trade him out, but a nade come in over top from someone from the Ravens and just stuffs the push. And then, of course, you got Frosty. You know, 0-6, not ideal.
Almost doing his best James Bond impression.
It very well may be the case.
We'll see. Prestini, again, playing very, very well throughout the day, but doesn't matter. You're losing. As Wuskin won't hit that snipe. Havoc finds himself a first blood. Frosty, well, welcome to the 007 club, my friend. It's not pretty at all. As Prestini tries to make something happen over towards B, that's not going to work. And London have led from the very beginning, Chance, and it looks like they're going to close it out here.
For Frosty, the sky has fallen. Maybe some Royal Ravens, Royal Casinos in his future. Who knows what's going to be going on, but...
Should have just left it at the first one.
Left it at the first one is too good. Why did,
Skyfall, it was good.
We have so much time in this round to watch Florida fall apart and get picked off one by one. Or clutch up. You never know. They do have clearance over towards A. They might be able to get the bomb down. They are going to have to deal with Wuskins up top with the sniper still, but there's hope.
Yeah, I was going to say the clearance is maybe there, but you do have to deal with Wuskin, who I think... Yep, he got that information, and he'll count across as just one for now. We'll spot out Havoc, though. The teammates shoot him in the back. Skies trying to find the kill with just 20 seconds left. Skies and Havoc need a miracle. Wuskin has fallen. Havoc drops. It all came down to one, and London will convincingly cruise through game 2. If you had any doubts after game 1, there's a hell of a way to respond.
Yeah, I'll take hopeless situations for 1,000, Ben. That was as good as it could possibly get from the Ravens. It was, what, the double pistol kill from Persini at the bottom. Like, how many times is something like that going to happen? But a great first game from Florida, an amazing bounce-back game for the Ravens, Ben. Looks like we might have a potential Game 5 series on our hands.
Maybe. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. A quick glance at the stats, and for London, it was fantastic. 8-5 is Wuskin, 7-5 is Dylan, 6-4 Scraps, rated with a fantastic game at 5-1. Judd double positive as well at 6-3. Really, when you look at Florida, the only standout performance, well, there was 2, I guess. The positives was Prestini, 9-6.